Hello, law firm owners. Welcome to the Law and Quarter podcast, where we're not just aiming for the top, we're redefining it. I'm your host, Jayden Doyé, your friendly CPA, with a passion for turning good firms into great ones. Whether it's networking, branding, or the nitty-gritty of growing your finances, we've got you covered. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's get ready to make some waves. Today's episode is Grow Big, Scaling Your Network. We're going to be talking about scaling your networking efforts after you have pretty much done all of the smaller stuff. So the first question I'm going to answer is, how do you scale your networking efforts as your firm grows? So as your firm grows and you're in the scaling phase, now you're going to be looking at getting more clients per month. So where you may have just gone to mainly social events in the past, now you want to get to the point where you are speaking on stages, doing educational type of events to groups of your ideal client avatar. From there, you also want to have it where after your presentation, have a QR code that people can scan from their phone to get on your email list and or schedule a consultation. So being able to pitch yourself to organizations and groups that can put you in front of these groups of people are going to be very important. The next question is, how can technology help manage a growing network? So having a good CRM system, which I'm going to get to in a future episode, is going to be important because this helps you keep track of the client journey. So you will know exactly the day and time that they opted in, how many of your emails they've opened since then, and how long it actually took until they booked a consultation. The next question is, how do you build strategic alliances as your firm expands? So in addition to speaking on stages, at this point of your career, when you're talking about scaling your firm, you probably have more excess cash flow. So at this point, I also recommend looking at what charitable contributions you can make that actually benefit your firm as well. So let's say that you are a family law attorney and your avatar are professional women that are looking to get out of a marriage. So maybe donating to organizations that help women that are in domestic violence relationships and trying to get out of that can put you in, it's good because you're donating to this charity, but in turn, it also puts you in front of your ideal client avatar. The next and last question is, what's the role of public speaking in growing your network? So public speaking is great because of a few reasons. It shows that you are an expert in whatever subject matter you're speaking on. It gives people the opportunity to get to know you a little bit more and your style, whether your educational style, if you bring maybe comedy to it. It gives people the opportunity to ask questions instead of having to wait to schedule a consultation or catch you on a live or things of that nature. Public speaking also gives you the opportunity to not only speak to the people at your session or whatever the case may be, but now that you're at the event, you have the free for all to go amongst all of the attendees of the event. So it gets you in the door, and a lot of times, sometimes you get paid for it, sometimes you don't. But does it really matter if you don't get paid if it's going to put you in front of clients that are going to pay you thousands of dollars? Sometimes you actually have to pay to play, and sometimes you have to be a sponsor. And so with the sponsorship comes a speaking opportunity. And to that, you'll have to look at what the potential ROI is. But a lot of times when you're able to connect with all of the attendees, some events give you the full attendee list, that can help you scale rather quickly because now you have hundreds of people that you can promote to book a consultation. And that's it for today's episode. Are you loving the gems that I'm dropping? If you're ready to take your law firm to the next level, why not book a complimentary consultation with me? And let's tailor these strategies to your firm. Just use the link in the description of this video. Remember, the sky's the limit, but why not shoot for the stars? And that's a wrap for this episode of the Law and Quarter podcast. I hope you're walking away with ideas that'll set your practice on fire in the best way possible. Hope you'll join me on the next episode. Until then, keep making it rain.